Hey friends, I'm back with another video. Let's get right into it. I'm doing a fill-in on my favorite client. You guys are gonna get sick of me saying favorite client, but it's because they're all my favorite. All my clients are my favorite. I'm using my T4M, the old gel polish off and design. I'm gonna use the same powder on her, so I'm just getting off the top layer. I have some bits like this linked in my Amazon storefront where you guys can get them. Dusty dust, and onto the other hand. Same thing, I'm just drilling that off. For this, I use my drill at about a 20 RPM, depending on what bit I decide to pick up. This one I like to use around 19, 20. 19 is what I'm using right now. Once I feel like I'm working harder than the drill, it's time to turn it up. And we're doing this to all 10 fingers, of course. Moving on, we're going to do some cuticle work. I'm going to use my flame bit to get right underneath her cuticle and kind of lift that dead skin that's stuck to her nail plate. My clients describe this as the itch I didn't know I had. They're like, oh my gosh, can you do that part? It's my favorite part. Clients are a little weird, you know. Okay, then we're going in with our sanding band. This is a fine sanding band. You can find these on my Amazon storefront. Again, I don't use anything more coarse than a fine. I don't feel like that's necessary on a natural nail plate. I haven't had any issues. And I'm just taking out any lifts, any little bit of cuticle debris left on her nail plate. Just kind of use my sanding band to get any little excess cuticle that I can without hurting her, of course. And then I'm going in with my buffer. I'm buffing away all that lifted cuticle. I just lifted up, if you see. Buff. Now I am going in with my dehydrator and primer. I'm using Young Nails Protein Bond. This is my holy grail. Get you some of this. To fill her, I am using the Beauty Pure's Perfect Nude on her. Picking up a bead, putting it down, blending it out. Y'all know how this goes. And we're filling all 10 nails, of course. So I'll do the same on the other hand. And then I'm gonna go in and lightly shape the nail, just get rid of any excess acrylic that might be on her sidewalls. Kind of shape her up just a little bit, nothing too precise, but this is gonna make my job easier later. I'm using my 80s file. Now I'm going in to seal the cuticle and to blend everything out. I'm using T4M's my T4M bit to blend it out and to seal my cuticle really good. You'll see me go underneath the nail as well. Just a little bit. And now I'm going to go in with my buffer and buff it all out. Make sure any little scratches are smoothed out. And now we're going to go in with the arts. We are doing a French. First I'm starting with the white. It is going to be some sort of abstract French. So right now I'm going in with white and I'm blending that out. I'm using the Beauty Pure's gel pots. Nice and pigmented. This is white. I'm just kind of blending that out. Although they're gel paints, I still want to make sure they're not thick, so I'm just kind of, blending that out, making sure it's all even. I'm also using Beauty Pure's detailer brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to use for line work. And then I'm using another brush to kind of fill that line in there, to fill in that gap. Then on the other side, I'm going in with this hot pink. I love it. I believe it's D&D Baby Girl is the name of it. And I'm just doing the same thing on the opposite side, kind of creating the same triangle on the other side to give us that French illusion, but with two different colors. And then I'm going to use some gold chrome paint. This one is in my Amazon storefront to kind of just outline just a little bit. I think I'm only outlining one side in the gold, making sure my lines are nice and precise. Again, I am using my detailer brush. How crisp and chromy and pretty that is. And then you'll see me go in with the glitter on top of that chrome. We wanted a little more glam, so we went with just a light layer of glitter over that chrome line I just did. And then for the finale, the top coat. I'm using eye gel top coat for this one. And just making sure I get it all the way. I kind of like to scrub it in just a little bit since I did do nail art. And I am making sure to get it in there really good since I did do nail art. I want to make sure my top coat gets in between any little crevice that the nail art might have created. Same thing on the other hand. We're going to top coat all 10 fingers. And that's all, folks. And I totally forgot to take a picture. Okay, bye.